Damn.
We'll get to it.
Everybody, if you're not stirring the yeast. With ease. All you gotta do is stir the yeast.
Yes,
And I want to know who the hell is eating Gilbert grapes.
Who's eating Gilbert's grapes?
What's eating Gilbert's grapes?
When all of it.
Come on, all you Capella's. Come on.
No taste.
Developers.
Come on. Just a taste. I'm looking right at you. I ain't going away, developers. Come on. You want Marge to find out you were at the nude beach looking at them? No, tell your wife you were looking at the rock. Sure you were.
Final countdown. Give me a break.
Play something else, guys. Besides that, the wind of change, ah, in the moment of the glory night. There's other songs besides the death and doom of the world. I know you've had World War II over there. We have World War II over here too. Just in the bombs didn't land here. That's good. We don't want them to. You don't want them to either. You should know who's your friend, who isn't. You really should.
Break me off a piece of Twix bar, not Kit Kat,
not
though.
Kit
That's
Kat.
all
I
I'm saying.
prefer a Twix.
Dyngus Day.
Dyngus Day is here. Still for at least, well, it's almost 10. So got 2 hours and 15 minutes. Whip the pussy will, baby.
Sprinkle and whip.
Sprinkle and whip. Sprinkle and whip.
Like my first morning.
Come on, baby. Whip that
fires. We're done, and I got a
Two
reservation.
times
Come on. All the other rounds.
times.
Mooney birds, Mooney birds, my word. You would know the answers if I was talking to you. You say 2 times for the stars. Love you 2 times.
$6 man, so much less to repair. I know.
All you think about I think about it. When I put them in my mouth, the dye leaks. What do you think?
You're looking over a 4-leaf clover, my ass. I'm from Ireland. Touralura. You're not. I know what you're looking at. Look at those eyes. That is a secondary plus. You're going to pay. Look at that yellow guy. He's saying the fines are high. And then the purple one's like, you took the pretty flower and sniff it. That's what's happening. Guys, fix the game. It's glitching.
Give me
That's a downgrade. My review. That's it. No, you did it. That's it. Motherless cows. No, motherless cows. 2 times for the slowest. Many more times. 2 to 8 times. There you go. That's a PSA for my deaf and blind friends. There you go.
Woo, yeah, woo.
Woo, and if you're triggered, woo, you can be pampered. And you need extra special wings. Triple woo plus 2 more. Woo, woo, woo. That's what you get.
Huggies, you're pampered.
Yeah, get it.
Get it on airplanes.
Get it on there. No water sports allowed.
6
on the airplane.
29 plus 4.
And
Jesus, 6.
you know what? We could call J.G. Wentworth. Or you could bring your cell phone on a plane and the lithium battery could go blow up. Boom! That'd be horrible. Like a bomb right down the bubbles. It goes boom. Like, don't do that. Why do they allow lithium on the plane? 666.
It's the number of your feast line for the buffet.
The number of the feast.
Right, 2 is only part of 420.
2 is 2 part of 420. It is 2. 420 double. Pegs, folks. Beer story always gets you into Canada. I say. That's my phrase. 420 double. Pegs, folks. Go beer story. Gets you into Canada. That's right.
You're right.
That's the way.
That's right. 420 double. Pegs, folks. Go beer story.
Cherry pie and then the 2 fits. Yeah. We made it fit. We made it fit. Hey, ride my broom. If you think you're special, you don't have to ride the broom.
Luscious soup.
It was lush soup. Luscious soup. The vibes.
Silky. Luscious soup.
Save your program soul.
You bring Neil Peart because he said it was the maples and the willows. No, he didn't. He said the maples and the oaks. So how's it? Lakeside Park, willows in the breeze. How come it's not Lakeside Park? Maples and some other trees.
Yeah,
called
maples
oaks.
and other
They
trees.
were called oaks.
Or
That's what they
willow
were called.
trees.
That's what they
No,
were. Everyone would gather
tree or an
on a
apple
certain
tree,
day in May
prune tree,
in a place
juice,
called
apple
near
juice,
St.
pea
Catherine's
juice.
along Niagara Way.
Paul McCartney
Sit
would
out
be like,
there
I
in the
drank
beach,
juice. I
light
bet
a
he drank
fireworks off
juice.
in the
Paul
daytime.
McCartney.
Why my Canadian friends do this, I am not sure. Very tasty minute here. Very
the park. You
Luke,
have
I'm not your father. Luke, I'm your father.
Luke, I'm not your
Millennium
father.
Falcon 2026 version.
The Millennium Falcon 2026
Whatever.
version.
Star Wars.
Star
Shipping
Wars.
things all the time.
I know Star
Paul
Horse.
looked me up about
Horse knows.
shipping. I wrote down
I
shipping.
knows what a nose
Shipping
knows.
things.
During
Shipping here
the
and there. And
conference,
then
I got
here.
sick.
If she
We
saves
don't
him,
dip
I
out.
cook him.
We don't do that with the peanut butter. Kid, don't do that.
Yeah, you
Oh
just-
no, you
won't leave me in
contaminated the
trouble.
family.
I don't need a chime ding
Mother
dong
of
on my
Christ, I don't need a ding dong.
It's a secret sign for all the interviews that they spotted on the way. Nonetheless, I have a ding dong. Donna, show him the ding dong. Otherwise, he's coming to my door and you go,
Open the door.
Mike, quick.
Dead not here.
Open the door. Mike,
Yeah, really.
Not,
Get
there's
it
no
over with.
Dave here.
Get it
It's like
over
it
with.
was a Dave.
I took a
Knock on the
cowboy.
door,
No,
let
it's
him
like
in,
She
yeah.
candy.
Someone's
She's
knocking at
not
the door.
Get a cowbell back.
Somebody ring the bell.
She really should. There's certain stuff she's
Donna.
not supposed to eat.
There you go.
She's real.
Somebody ringing the bell.
One day,
Someone
if I
knocking
get
at the
her
door.
agreed to come on
Somebody
and
ringing
say
the bell.
things
There
to
you
you,
go,
you're
Donna.
not going to like it.
Do me a
She'll say what she
favor.
wants.
Don't
She's
shoot
going
the
to
call.
always
Call
say
JJ.
what she
Ah,
said.
someone
She
control.
She can say things that
Oh,
she can say
probe before
very inflammatory
swine.
things.
Oh,
Yes.
you can see clearly now that she didn't change her clothes, that's for sure.
Well, I forgot his name.
Magma.
Yeah, right.
Rumble Force.
420? 45, 420?
Rum Springer. Audible Macaronis.
420?
How about Tagliatelle?
Cowbell down at the same time. What is kind of past time? You're
I like
late.
lasagna too.
Wheat early around here, around 4:34.
Wheat thin. I like wheat thins.
Never gonna be done.
And the time, look away. Don't you tell her where I hid. And I'm up. Better not put her Miss Butterworth. It's mine.
420.
I cherish it. I'll never drink it. She is mine. She is like fine wine. Strawberry wine. That's not 420, but 40 is part of 420. Just saying.
Plus 40 is
418, 420.
$6 man should not do math. Remember yourself, Mike. Do not do math. $6 man, Lord of Onion Ring, do not do math.
17, 418,
I'll do it
419,
myself.
427. Wait, this is 420. What was 420?
2 times $6, 80 times maybe.
You lose to 420.
Many,
We have 40 fishes,
many
40
times
month
more
growth,
than
which means
before.
in this season, planting season, a lot of farmers are
Many
raising
before
farmers. Most
planting
farmers in the U.S.
seeds.
secured for
I ain't gonna
for
work
his
for
plant.
Maggie's farm no more. She give her a nickel dime, give her a quarter pound. She don't share none. She just pinch all the time. Pa's the brains behind the farm, anyways. He's behind the hydroponics,
Those
as
needed.
a pie.
Fertilizer global markets.
Ain't gonna work for Maggie's farm no more. She don't got outdoor
I
grow.
see more than 420.
Live,
Bags, folks.
we were
Sorry,
growing
double
mushrooms
digits.
underground.
I see a lot of good.
Veggie burrito, people
Even
my
with
ass.
war,
You know what we really did?
If
I
something proves
can't
me
tell
wrong
you.
and this
We're all
recording
gonna
survives, it's only covers in the future.
Never mind. I don't know. I borrowed Michael J. Fox's car. All right. He was sleeping. He didn't get more disabled because of it. If you're triggered, then you probably smell dead people. That's not my fault.
Well, go beer story then. Go beer story. Don't let him talk to you to aliens or whoever in the future. Go into beer store BC.
Yeah, just go to beer
really
store
far.
A.
You probably got a spaceship and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
the only
far
thing
to
down
go
and
for
talk
beer
to
store
Fred
A.
Barnes.
It's right here in Southern Ontario.
Hey, it
If he
is
was
the
over
little
there,
people guy from that
go to
show.
beer store BC.
I just seen him on
See it real
TV
quick.
on.
Go beer store ABC.
Wait a
You
minute.
didn't hear it.
I don't know if
2
it was
hours.
his wife.
They said go beer
that's
store
the
ABC.
guy. It was too.
That
He's
means
giving
go
it-
to
he's
beer
giving it
store
talk.
A or go to beer store
Holy
BC.
crap! What's the
Mother,
title of this?
stupid motherless hand.
It's on.
Go to the damn beer store
it's,
or go to the
Independent
beer.
Night.
Damn, it's what it means. Is go to
On
the beer store.
PBS 1.
Doesn't matter if it's in here
Regular
or in
PBS.
BC. Do you get it? This means so in the future. If you didn't understand that,
Yeah, if you didn't
Go beer store
understand
BC.
it, go beer store BC is very far. Just go beer store 8.
means
Trust me.
go to the beer store here.
Trust me.
Yeah, I didn't get the pixel ran hot. I didn't bring
2
it.
times again. Sorry.
Yes, I did. If you've ever been ice fishing, you too, or someone that walked on water.
Well,
so they say, "What the hell are you?"
I walked on
JC
water.
walks on water.
Yeah, JC walks on water, and so do I. Every time I ice fish, all
I'm
the
like,
time.
yeah, I do.
I do
I
it
do
every
sometimes.
time.
So yeah,
He
sure
falls
is.
through, though. He doesn't. He does not. I'm a rude bitch. You lose to 420. More than 420. No, that's bad. More. Many more.
Should I go for this one? Take your time. Do I get it?
Let's see again. First place.
420 for 30 seconds to win.
You lose to
4 seconds to
420.
win.
No, second to I missed it. And next time I won't.
No.
Lakeside Park.
That's right. We gotta get it.
Lakeside Park. Other times we get what we want.
No, and fold
Sometimes no, and fold them. No. I
Yeah.
appled that pie. Hey, where'd that apple go? God damn it, developers. You're ruining it, just like Donna. Write it down right.
out of here.
Oh, my God.
No. Run like hell.
Run like hell if you smell dead.
If you smell dead people, you should call your... Well, saying you see dead people, I understand, doesn't scare anyone. But if you smell dead people,
If you smell
you should
dead
call
people, look, lady, if you smell dead people, you definitely should be calling more than your Tupperware lady, but a Rubbermaid. Go get at least 50 gallons of silicone, because slings in the pole barn.
You see dead people.
Like, it doesn't scare you. The ankles. Grab her by the ankles. You should call your Tupperware lady. Password is still Pineapple El Paso. Don't bring none of them shakes around in the pole bar. Don't come around here no more. Slings in the pole bar now. I don't need nothing but strawberry and chocolate shakes and vanilla around here. You come around here with shakes. Take your friggin' shakes and shakes, whatever you got. Ride around and upside down. Too bad. Did you like the things that life was showing you?
Down and
Where were you going to? Did you know?
We had a good time. We touched some things and we played with our guitars.
If you
No,
touch Lieutenant Dan, this ain't no damn tour. This isn't a hotel breakfast. Come on, no second breakfasts. I warned you. Second breakfasts. No, second I told you. No, and a bottle of fat milk if you go to bed. No, second breakfasts.
Come on, tide yourself over here.
I'm a cloud.
No, you.
I only want for you. That's you.
Who I'm talking to.
Yeah, you. Paranoid. You're hyped on goofballs. Not my fault. But this is at least a codfish. Yeah, at least the codfish goblins got codfish oil. They got an excuse. You? I've been staring at you through the screen. You see that dot over to the by Lieutenant Dan's eye? That's me looking right through the glass. You didn't know that the whole time. Now you're paranoid as fuck. Oh my God. You have shakes? Bring the strawberry chocolate and onions and vinegar for my fries. I'm hungry. See a little squeeze. Ham! Sauce, Papa Johnny, cracklins. Cracklins. You could have had cracklins. Woo! What the hell did they do this time now? Oh, Jesus Christ. Now there's no arena play? Yeah, last night, what do you call flaked out? Verizon, this is worse. Oh, Christ. In the middle. No, it's Dyngus Day, guys. Come on. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. No. I was a little pre there, a little too much pre. A little pre, lubed it up, but it wasn't enough. It was just enough to start. Right with the broom, kid. Ankles for the two to show up. Typical. No, it is. It's quite. I don't like that. Millennium 2026. I'm not your father, Luke. No, I'm not. Upgrade.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah. Woo!
Always
Yeah, no, I don't
Not right.
know. I know.
Doing everything I should do to just upgrade
Think I
stuff.
should? Think I should?
Waiting to better, huh?
Wait a minute. What are you going to do? Bad. Woo! Down the way. Let's see. Way. I'm out of the almost. No. I do that. I do that. Turn stone. Turn the stone. Listen to ELO. Turn to stone. You could listen to ELO. Well, you go to turn stone. Cities were empty now. Sodom and Gomorrah turned to stone because Lot's wife turned around. It's our fault though. She turned around. She turned to salt. Similar to stone. She turned to stone.
They turned to stone, not Lot, his wife.
My fault.
This is where she turned around.
She turned to salt.
She was running
almost a stone, but whatever, similar but different. Whatever.
Should have gone to
City streets were empty. Big sunshine no more. Go to the children's casino. Hey, Jesus did.
Motherless cows.
Yeah, I bet they didn't even give me Easter basket, bastards.
Oh.
Developers. I'm gonna look at Piggy Mail. I bet there isn't one in there.
I think it's in third place. You think it's in
Little
first?
Peeps, if you take Peeps out, you ever had s'mores? Okay. Oompa Loompas are on TV right now. See, Gene Wilder made his appearance. You don't believe me? Don't friggin' believe me? All right, you bastards. Not believe me? Friggin' Gene Wilder. No, well, that's the other thing. That's the Wizard of Oz. There's that Gene Wilder. No, Willy Wonka's was on. I swear to Jesus it was just a minute ago. Yeah, and they had Dick of Dyke on there. They had Bill Barty. How much attention can you span? Ban it then. We'll make the two fit. Don't worry, Candy Gangles. You tried taking my ninja gas. Don't worry, I'll make the two fit for you. I got it. Best theme song ever, Rocky. We got the beach and Luke, I'm not your father.
We got the beach and Luke, I'm not your father. I don't pretty good at spooky story.
Let's repeat that one more time. 4:30 is not 4:30. Something else. Completely different. In case you want to know, now you know where it is.
Oh, I got it.
Let's see, whatever. Yeah, you smell that.
Is that the sign of the Dairy Queen? Never fall.
Yeah. Jong my bong,
You don't want Marge to find out you were at the nude beach, do you?
Yeah.
Come on.
Give us a taste of me right now. Come on. Looking at rocks on the beach. Thought you were looking at boobies. The boobs that were on there. You said there was a bunch of idiots down the beach. You call them boobies, you said, right? Well, what kind of rocks were you looking at? Whose rocks were they? Were they shiny and bright? Did you handle them with care? Come on, homie. You don't Marge fun. Give me a taste.
Homie, come on.
I love it when slot machines, when they first came out over here in Canada. And
the sound they make when all the coins fall. Yeah, I love that. Well, you don't have to like it, but whatever. Not my fault.
Without realizing that I flew out there and saw the Grateful Dead and never saw Vegas.
Yeah, I went to Vegas twice and saw the Grateful Dead, and I never saw Vegas. Go figure.
Any other part of it?
I shit you not.
No bullshit.
That's all you need to know about that. Never mind.
No.
We'll skip
kidding.
for it. No, it's a long story. I'm
Turtle.
sure she cooks them. I did not invent the first Black Monopoly Go. That's color correction, and Donna did it, not me.
I put color correction on this time.
Yeah, that time
I did not make the first Black Monopoly Go.
Shut up, Donna.
She did this on my LED phone, on my LG Silo too. We're going back a little bit.
And that?
Put color correction
on.
How
is that supposed to scare me?
Back then, it was not the first Black Monopoly I invented. She tried accusing me that I was the one that did it.
Please.
And now I'm just showing.
Please.
I did not make the first Black Monopoly Go.
Ever.
And sauce.
It's saucy. What's wrong with it being saucy?
Don't go thinking.
See? I told you, I just took it off. She did it before and said, I am on the first Black Monopoly Go, and I did not. Tired of being accused of being an egg beater, too. I whip my eggs. And I don't beat Grandma. I've never beat Grandma in Merge Manor, but regularly I do not beat Grandma. At all. Very true. Very true.
I did not make the first Black McDonald's or Black Monopoly Go.
This is intolerance. Really? Honestly. Really? Woo! I'll give you a woo-woo. Hurry it up. Ride that friggin' broom.
The blind and the deaf, excuse me.
Yeah, it's going to be very fast. It could be 8 times. Just drive it in. Wear your seatbelts on. Only one in the gutters at a time, mate.
Continue. Woo!
Continue. Woo!
Very seriously. If you compose something, create something, try to indicate for those who can't
see whatever.
What's going on.
Move it along. Move it along. I'm warning you. I'm warning you. I'll sing Christmas carols. Warning you. We're calling J.G. Wentworth right now.
Let's see if he answers. He might be busy. He might be dead.
Thank you for calling J.G. Wentworth. Your call is important to us.
No.
Believe me? You don't believe me?
Good thing. I don't know. It's better than nothing, right? I guess. Just give him 500.
I did 2 calls J.G. Wentworth. I'll prove it. We did 2. You
no, it's better than nothing, right? I guess.
YouTube. I have to take some things out for YouTube. $100. Or we could call J.G. Wentworth. Want to see? I'll call J.G. Wentworth. Let's see. Let's see if he answers. He might be busy. He might be dead. No, it's not. Nope. But we did call J.G. Wentworth. Hey, some cash now. I called now, not later. Nope, that's not J.G. That's a candy. Like now and later is candy. Similar, but different. Stick with the trope if you can't keep up with us. You smell dead people then. Obviously. Oh, as obvious as the cream is inside of the ho-ho. And I know hoes. You already heard about this before. I know hoes. I know my hose. I know a garden hose from a hoeing hoe. Ho, 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 ho. And I know Santa's hose. He goes, ho, ho, ho. Like he goes, oh. But I never really hear it because I'm always asleep. I never want to see Santa because it'd ruin it.
Hold my kielbasa.
Yeah. Hold my kielbasa. It's Dyngus Day. Excuse me. Delicious pretzels. Glumpies too. You're in trouble then. Legend in your own mind.
Always been proven wrong.
That's the only where there's a legend. In your own mind, probably. In your Sister Wives is a different channel. Sister Wives is very different. No. Spike is the undead, and Sister Wives is a different channel. It's very different things. They're on one's on A&E and one's on like Discovery or something. But right up there. Look for the pig moving back and forth. If you do, you might get lucky like me. Watch.
I know.
Alrighty? Watch. No, I won't slow it down. You can slow it down to quarter speed. You'll see what I'm looking at. I only noticed it the other day. Holy shit, it's a big game changer. Think I'm kidding? Watch. I did it. You don't think I can do it? Watch. I was on fire. Yeah. I am not Neil Peart. With willow trees and lighting fireworks off in the day at Lakeside Park, like the Canadians do.
Oh,
fat cake and Nemo. Well, then let's go find Dory. She's hot, I heard. I don't know. Mermaid or something. She's a hot mermaid? Merman. Not Ethel Merman. Not Ethel Merman. That's Ethel Murmur. No.
Backdoor man.
SpongeBob. Because I gave him his pineapple back. He has a little back door out of it because I'm a giving person. I can order pineapple on my pizza again if I want anyone to have any home. You should not order pineapple on your pizza or it'll cause that to happen. And SpongeBob will be homeless and Patrick Star won't be able to find him. Squidward will never let him move in. Never. And by the way, Squidward does not possess Aquaman powers. He is only the saltwater cousin of the original Squidbillies, which I call the Squidables, but you can call them Squidbillies. In West Virginia, just like how the other day the basketball game went, you'll see. Oh yeah, I posted it. If you didn't see that part, I predicted every single thing happened beforehand, and he proved me wrong. You're like, okay, so I got really lucky that day. You're right, I did. That's all. That's all. I don't even want to say that. No, it's evil. You're making me hungry. No, I don't know why. But you are special because, believe me, anything that stimulates my appetite is actually a good thing. So thank you for that. I don't know why you just made me hungry, but you did. And that's special, and that's special. Hey now, people, there's Bobby Brown. Hey, down Joe's garage. We had a good time. We played guitars. And the string went real high. We were how we played all night. Played with our guitars. Wow. Sometimes the girls stopped by and we went like wah 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 Special thing. Go ring a ding ding on Dyngus Day. The Dyngus Day is the power. Oh, 420 elusive 420. Oh, it wasn't there. No. More crackers. Moldy mushrooms in the refrigerator. It smell like fish. Where are they? I don't know when mushrooms get nasty and they smell like fish. Yeah, I know. 425, 420? More than a feeling. I got a feeling I'm going to get the hats I want. I think so. Because I figured something out. If you paid attention, I figured out how to beat the Tower of Fortune in a way. During an event. Like, if it's Night of the Living Dead movies in 1985, it will make sense if somebody said I smell dead people. But if you smell dead people, you should talk to your Tupperware lady or a counselor. Take your subtext. It's Jesus juice, whatever. Jesus juice. Just don't bring those shakes around here no more. Only strawberries, chocolate, and vanilla. If you got a new flavored shake like peach, I'll try it. Nude beach in it. Dude, looking at the rock. But if you were on a nude beach, don't try telling them. Come on, I'll eat. You ain't telling Marge you were looking at the peaches on the beaches, were you? Were you looking at peaches on the beaches? Is that what you told her? Come on, little taste. Shining under the water, right? Hug us up, baby. Hug us up. The good. Beak in there. You were just dipping your beak in the sea, like a little touch for the very first time, right? I know that. Seesaw by the seashore. Yeah, I know how you are. I know how you are. I know how you are. Well, I know how you can be. Crusty. You're crusty. You did. Dirty little motherless cow. You're a piano. 2026. Yeah. 2026 Millennium Falcon version right there. You got it. Thou shalt not pass. Thou must not pass the way this is going. Your father. Woo! Woo! Look, I'm not your father. I know I'm pretty good. Let's go beer story. Yeah, go beer story, man. That's all. Yeah, like that. That's all. That is all.
331.
Okay, that's all. No. Have we been here before? I'm warning you. Have we? No. Thanks, folks. No. Thanks, folks. No, just practice. 420. Double. Thanks, folks. Go beer story. Hey, you're a great American. Into Canada. I want your legs. Easy seat back, baby. We'll see. Easy seat back. Right in. Do this. Wait a minute. Should you even see this? I don't know. You cannot. That is inappropriate. I knew you'd be waiting. Wait, I knew you were doing something. You're not fooling me. Now we can have a shot. Sit down. Oh, come on, baby, light my fire. Dynamite fires on the reservation. How enjoyed you? Wow. Had a good time when the girls came around. They went really far. But my balls in the bag just straight to let me know when.
Tire fires at Donna.
The time of the season when you look like a douche, then you think really you're just a chooch. Chooching at the church there with chooch cakes. You really chooch around all the time. All the chooch cake.
Get 422. I didn't tell you he makes a ding-ding sound.
Oh, I got a ding-dong. I don't need no chime ding-dong bell.
Yes, duh.
I know.
Say 2 times for the slurs. There you go.
4 times.
I know words. People know me know I know words. Come to the rock. Definitely 2 times. 4 times, 8 times. Yeah, I'm McLovin' it like those cherry pie. And she was.
Like double cherry pie, and she wasn't. I like candy. Yeah, dude. Kelly's Candy Shredder Easter bunnies made of chocolate. Orange chocolate, they say. I know. I really want to take him to. Take him home just for me. Oh, for mine. Sakatoria.
Of course it's awesome.
Oh, be like a girl. Crab stick? We like crab stick?
No.
Crab stick? Mr. Mike, you want extra fried noodle? Crab stick?
I know.
Crab stick. So a lady said to me, Chinese stores goes, crab stick? I'm like, no. I said, I got General Tso combo plates. Got General Tso chicken, This is a spicy battered chicken that's in a sauce with spicy peppers. That's all. Come with broccoli. Good portion of it. I'd say a good full cup of fresh, very delicious broccoli. No, it really was. And some scallions. And with the General Tso's chicken. Not too many, just little pieces. Then it comes with a big pile next to that broccoli. Huge pile in the middle of the shrimp fried rice. Well, it's usually just chicken or pork. Sometimes it comes with pork. I'm going to put shrimp, they don't put enough in it, so I just get a side shrimp fried rice. I don't get a pint, usually I get a quart. Why? Because I got the rice up to work. I always add more shrimp or something to it. Yes, they're probably farm shrimp, but I don't give a shit. I'm totally against farm stuff. In this case, I made an excuse, example. I had a thing of egg drop soup, and I'm looking through everything, and I see, oh yes, definitely there's an egg roll plus another egg roll to eat on the road. Very crispy, delicious, full of cabbage. Is really good for you. The fried stuff, not so much. The cabbage and the broccoli and the chicken part, And I pulled all that breading off for one time to see. I did it at a similar place. It's all chicken meat. It's not dog or rat or cat or whatever. It's not bad chicken meat. I've seen it in the kitchen. I've seen them cutting it up. Same chicken meat you and I get from anybody else. So, quit being so paranoid. Jesus Christ, really? Really?
I give him carrots.
Well, I'm not freaking broom then. You will ride it out, broom, and I will get that hat. Give it to me. Give me. Oh, you little rat. You beat me. I will. There will be There's going to be reparations. Tariffs. Many tariffs. Suck it to wheel. Crab stick. I'll see a crab stick. Extra crispy noodle, Mr. Mike. Crab stick. Oh, I didn't get extra crispy noodle. I only got one. So they all be one. That's okay. They're cool. But if you were counting on 2 things of crispy noodles, they taste good when you put them on, crackle them over the food, and I throw 3 cashews in there myself. Oh, it's so delicious. I can make it myself. I don't need them to make it. Easy.
Final countdown. What the hell's the matter with you?
Final countdown. Why you guys always play that in European? If you're European, I'm a P. We're all a P. I'm the P way. So stop that. The final countdown so it scares me. What do you want? World War VIII or whatever it is? They're always at war over it. No, they don't. No, we haven't done since the Civil War. Civil War is where somebody were at war on the United States. She touched me like a vegan for the very first time, and we scream. Onions are too sentient. Damn it. We scream. But carnivores and omnivores have always been exempt from this. You will remain as such. You will remain as such. So has spoken the Lord of Onion Ring. Look, I eat green bean casserole. I have myself, when I go to Ted's Hot Dogs, I take a little bite out of my arm. It grows back. Well, in Purgatory, we get special powers. We got a Ted's down there, too. God's not a total ripoff. He gave us Ted's. He gave us Dyngus Day. You still got, like, what? 10, 18? You still got lots of time to whip the pussy with.
We'd be on the metric system.
Suck it to wheel.
78.
We are not. We're on the imperial system, Mike. $6 man, wake up. He's bad at math. I'm Lord Onion Ring. I'm telling you, we're still on the imperial system. Yes, we are. You don't even know what's going to happen.
No, you're right. It's just very
slow. It was very slow and very white. I don't know why. Very slow. They could have never rained in Southern California. It's true that song would have applied that day. They could have rained the road and cleaned it. I don't control the rain. I'm not a seeder. I don't seed the rain. I come when Johnny Appleseeder comes. I pumpkin the patch with seeds. He seeds it with seed of rain. It's different but similar. Why do you want to know about the Broncos a long time ago? Marcy. No, don't call Johnny Cocker. We called J.G. Wentworth already. You know that, bastards. No, they left me alone. Why do we do it? We're trying very sorry. We're getting a hat. No, I know Charlie Chapstick. You never seen the movies by Charlie Chapstick? Huh. Why not? Pancake hard. You hog the pancakes. We don't go deep. No. Nice. Low. Clear the draw. On your iPad too. I heard about that. Well, not everybody. If you're in Lakeside Park with the willows and the blues, but Lakeside Park with lots of oak trees, no. There were not oak trees in Neil Peart's song. What the hell are they doing? Something was wrong. Everyone gather on the 4th of May. Lighting fireworks off in Neil's house, they say. Neil Peart got really mad and threw the drumsticks at him. They tried to sue him, so he formed Lakeside Park and said, go to hell with you. Hell with you, that. Go to hell with you. That's what Neil Peart said. He rode his motorcycle off into heaven, and he said, go out. He said, you know what? Go to Beer Store PC, you'll have a better time, because I'm going to Beer Store A and I don't want you around me. You know, limelight. I'm living in the limelight. You in a verse, a dream, or those which you seem, those who wish to be, must put aside the alienation. What does the song say? Put aside the alienation and get on to destination of a real relation. The underlying theme is similar but different. If you don't find it, Rush is touring, not Russia. Rush is touring, not Russia. Not even a rumor. So we're getting half the Raptors games. We're probably getting more. We're gonna get more than half. I know it. Jerry Garcia, I'm playing him. Wow, I love it. Jerry, hey, whoa, man, hey now. I know that song, Jerry. I'm gonna beat him because he's dead, right? Hey now, I like all day. See that? Jerry died, not fuck. I love the good love, but hey. We're not to listen. Bob Weir by himself, I like yours, Jerry. Hey now, I like all day. Giacomo, I know you think I beat him. Giacomo Finande, shit. Jerry Garcia's more powerful than me. That ain't right. This is wrong. This ain't right. No, no. It's my game. It's my champ. Bullshit. No, I will beat Jerry Garcia. I will play this over. I'm going to try to beat him again. Watch. I will beat him. Oh, power of the family of onion rings. Fill me up. Oh, the scallions. Oh, poor little guys. Cipollini's. Oh, they're all getting browned up in a nice stew. Nice venerable lamb stew. Connor McLeod, I'm coming for you. They give you all you want. You too, Jerry Garcia. Bullshit. Come on. Get it. Come on. I need the power of the same band. Ice cream, Neapolitan. Ice cream.
Dairy Queen.
Another Dairy Queen. Hey, did you ever think if they made, really, you know what would be awesome? A Neapolitan ice cream sandwich. Yes. If somebody already invented this, I'm too late. If it's a Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, you don't need to put extra stuff like the chocolate layer, the outside cookie layer. That's perfect. Like, how cool is it? You can hold that outside and just take your time with it. And if you're quick, you can lick around the bottom and make it stay the same shape and make it last. Is that, whoever came up with that is cool. Even if it's a confection, it's not real, you could probably make it out of something real and replicate it yourself. But the original, pretty goddamn cool idea, right? Think about it. Same thing with the creamsicle. Why, you could put creamsicle flavor in micro droplets inside of vanilla icing, inside of the layers of a cake. So it's vanilla with a little tiny orange, the creamsicle outside, but it's the flavor of the two together. You need to get that and trap it in the orange, little particles. Then you have 3-layer cakes, 3 layers. Put 2 layers into this stuff inside. You're gonna put it quite a bit. Not too thick. I'd say about a little bit more than 1/4 inch, maybe 3/4 inch. It's a lot to you, probably. No, it'll be worth it. Then, on the outside, you put of this delicious chocolate fudge Richie cake, which you can too if you want to go overboard on top. Each layer, poke little holes in. Take the chocolate ganache, for it has a chance to completely get to its reduced state, and you drizzle it really quick back and forth. You want it to just fall through those holes and it'll penetrate in the cake. The other thing you can do is, some of you know this that bake all the time, it's a cheat where you go and take say for pineapple upside down cake that you're going to make in a 9x11. So you're going to make it in a 9x11. Pineapples, so you're going to put a little maraschino cherry in there, and you're going to follow the recipe. It's a yellow cake mix, whatever. Vanilla cake mix, whatever you use. And you're going to add to all the ingredients you're already adding. You're going to just add 1 package of dry, ready, vanilla Jello pudding. Yep. We'll make it your cake so moist that people will be like, how the hell did you do it? Don't tell them I told you. Some people don't know this. Some people don't. And they do know it, and they don't do it. And believe me, it makes all the difference in the world. Yes, you can't do it in banana bread like it works. Okay, or zucchini bread? No. No, you need the big, thick zucchini, the girthy one. One that's full of plump, juicy goodness. Juicy. Jerry figures you'll beat me. Wrong, Jerry. Time to go back to heaven, Jerry, or wherever you went. You can't do it to me. No. No, he can't. I beat Jerry. See?
65 million. Just pay attention. We both have 65 million.
Now that was how he beat me. Now watch me beat him. Watch me beat him now. I will kick his ass. Jerry Garcia, you're mine. You little motherless cow. Bastard. Jerry, I'm Mr. Savage. This is too much. Invading my Angry Birds 2 game? He is powerful. Wow. And not so powerful after all. After all, it doesn't seem like that. Yeah, thanks, Jerry Bear. Thank you, buddy boy. Woo! Looks like Jerry's got wings. See you later. Woo! Did I get raised up? Did I get the Master League again? No way. No way. Did I get in right now? Jerry got me in. He got me in the Master League. I got in the Master League. Yeah, I'm Master of my domain.
Why not worth a lot?
I am Master of my domain. Yes, I am. Think I win this?
Jerry, guys. Jerry.
No, I am Master of my domain.
I am Master of my domain.
I never beat Grandma.
No, it is. I do not eat lo mein every day. Do you don't need to know what it is? Harry Potter doesn't eat lo mein either? I don't think so. She never mentioned it in the books. I don't know about that part.
You suspect egg
Jesus
beating.
Christ,
I
yeah.
whip my eggs.
I whip my eggs. I have never beat
Do not
Grandma.
suspect me.
I am not an egg beater. I am not an egg beater.
I've never beat Grandma.
Never. Except not on Merge Manor either. Tell the truth.
The commercials, Jesus. I almost got a game.
Suck it to me. Stale peanuts. Mustard without pretzels. Ugh. Crunchy. Frosties. All right, I think I've seen this guy before. Don't worry. It was from another day.
We can bury him under here like Mom.
Bob here. Bob here. Bob
Mom's
here.
dead. All you have relations.
Relations. Who's having relations? Oh, Bobby, your mother and I are having relations for dinner. Come on in. There's your aunties. Meet them. Dad! Dale's coming. Dad! Oh, shit.
Don't you touch my Bobby the Vampire Slayer or my Aunt Jemima. I have it in son.
I'm allowed to have my Aunt Jemima. It was illegal at one time. So was the alcohol. And then they made it illegal. And they made it legal again. So try taking my Aunt Jemima. I will log your cabin. Sorry, Lieutenant Dan. Cut the shit. Lieutenant Dan, cut the shit. Sorry, that was said, you're going to go to a dark place. I'm warning you.
2 times, so I'll do 1 time for it right now.
Warning you.
No, I never beat that level. What's the matter?
I did not beat that level. Sorry, you don't get to see that. It's a dark place, J.K. Rowling, for you. Very, very dark. Not my fault, J.K. You're just going to be like that thing, like, you know, in, what's that? Superman? Where Jor-El and the other one, they fling the bad General Zod, you're going to go whoosh, 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 floating around in big, black, empty space. Big, black, empty space just for... Stir the maples, not the ease.
Third trees. Lighting.
Don't light trees and the fireworks in the daytime like Canadians do. It's frightening. On Lakeside Park, it's supposed to be a Neil Peart Memorial, but what the hell is going on, people? It reminds me of 4 Non-Blondes. Hey. What's going on? Touch the butter lamb all you want. It's still Dyngus Day. Tomorrow the women start throwing crockery at men. Hurry. Quickly, cover yourself with butter. Like lobsters. Harry Potter has nothing to do with this. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, go to beer store. A, that's how you spell it. E-H. That's all you need. Well, Battlestar Galatia, probably from Spain. Typical. Typical. Right on, boom. Right on, boom. Yes. Cut it out, Lieutenant Dan. We talked about this. Damn it. You know it's like a breakfast, boy. Pissing me off.
You're dead. Second breakfast. Second breakfast.
Yes, Lieutenant.
No,
Cut
second
the shit,
breakfast.
or else thou shalt not pass,
Not
Lieutenant Dan.
hotel.
I won't heat up the breakfast later.
Just say 420 double.
Don't try calling protective services on me. I ain't taking care of Lieutenant Dan. They won't believe you. They'll be looking at you like, what the hell are you talking about, Lieutenant Dan?
Marge find out.
Yeah, Marge. Marge's going to find out on me. She's going to look.
You were at the nude beach. You got to look at the rocks.
Yeah, right. There you were. Whose rocks? What's rocks? My rocks. Who took the cookie from the cookie jar, huh? Who took the cookie from the friggin' cookie jar? Who ate Gilbert's grapes? What was eating Gilbert's grapes? What ate Gilbert's grapes? I never seen no grapes in that movie. Yeah, their last name is Grapes. I finally figured it out. But I didn't see anybody eating grapes. What's eating Gilbert's grapes? Well, I thought there was like a big, like, you know, in the movie Star Wars, I had a Jabba the Hutt. I figured like one of them is going to come along. Nothing. Nobody ate them.
Made of granite, huh?
They lie. Unless they were grapes of fire.
I haven't smelled dead people. Not if I
Yeah, don't smell
take your
dead
Suboxone.
people. Stop smelling this dead people. The cock. That's the cock of
Easter
Easter.
Bunny, what existed?
That's the Easter cock of hen, or whatever.
We never mean it when we say thank
No,
you
right
for
here. We
sharing.
never mean it. No, we
thanks
never
for
mean
that.
it. No. When we say thank you for sharing, we never mean it. Too bad.
I knew it existed. See,
Oh, it's a
the
chicken.
carrots on the celery.
No, the brown is sour.
Easter Bunny, what?
Of the Dairy Queen. I'm not offline. Lieutenant Dan.
Remember, I'm warning you.
I'll sing Christmas carols. I'm warning you.
Maybe.
I know about Christmas carols. Wait a minute. Never mind. I didn't pass that level. Why are you worried about it? You better enjoy Dyngus Day while you can. Look, guys, there's still like almost an hour and a half left. Whip the pussy willows. Come on. Sprinkle all you want. You got to squirt and sprinkle because the women are going to, in the minute it goes after midnight, the minute it turns after midnight, they start to throw crockery at us and sprinkle us. Squirting, and squirting.
He's the undead. He's fast.
Many squirting. There's nothing to do with Spike the Undead. Nothing to do with him at all. Nothing to do with him at all. Quit blaming Spike. If you touch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you tell anyone where I put in Jemima and Mrs. Bucks. When this all house of that off, when this all house of that off, you are bad. You're a snitch if you do. You snitching rotten mother. I know that one. I knew her. I apple this. I made it juicy. Yeah, J.K. Rowling put that poor girl Mona Merle inside a toilet. What the hell's the matter with her? You're not supposed to flush down and cigarettes. Yeah, I don't put feminine products down even at Harry Potter school. You're not allowed to teach it. Take me to my sleigh. Take me to my little Max Chanel. No, today's unslide dry fair. Voldemort. I said it again. Voldemort. Sex of... No, today is sex of April. Yeah, she's totally... April 6th. You would have genocide. She's got it moving her Junior Hitler. Like, reach down in between your legs. You sit back. Yeah. Get it moving. Right. I'm sorry. Wait. 2 times for slowers. I got right down. And the hearing impaired and deaf. They're not slow. The slowers are the fastest are slowers. In my world. More advancing stuff for me. Too bad if you No. It's always beer store A. I don't go to beer store D or beer store G. Don't go to beer store B and B, C. Hell no, I don't. Turalura, lay. They're about to lie and suck the shit because I go to beer store A. I know what happened. I know. I was there. I'm the one that had to do it in purgatory afterwards. A couple of them guys had to come through. Not my fault. I'm not in charge of that. Don't complain to St. Peter. Not my... Hey, I'm in a union too. You follow... Go... That's Department 64. And Charlie, not me. You guys are wrong. My name's Charlie, but not Department 64. No. This is Department 54. They're a floor up. Thank you. Carry on. Secretary. Oil of Olay. Hey, wait a minute. Without sugar. Sugar? That means no sugar. Grapefruit. Yeah, she had a big house. It was made of big layers. Oh, he's getting it all lit up. She got it way lit up. She had this common sense. So at least she had fire prevention skills. Did you practice your fire drill today in your house? How do you get out? Don't worry about grabbing anything. Just make sure, unless you're grabbing something as a human or animal. But even then, humans before animals. You're like saying, no, I hear you. I've had dogs that I would have probably gone back in for and burned. I worked in emergency rooms. Don't get burned. You can get another dog. You can't get another unburn you. If you get burned and you save the dog, or you don't, you're still putting yourself at risk. It tells me you're valor and you're valiant and you're brave. It doesn't tell me you have common sense. Think about that. Go get a fire extinguisher. Make sure your fire alarm thing works. Make sure you don't have too many things plugged in, especially lithium stuff overnight, because it could blow up. Just saying. It's still Dyngus Day. Sprinkle and squirt. And touch the butter lamb. Smear it. Rip its ear off. Eat some lamb. Real lamb with gravy and taters. And taters. Oh, the hell with the broies. Eat them from pork chops, breaded or just fried. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Broiled, even barbecued, all kinds. Even shake and baked. Somebody's got to wake and bake. Somebody has to be high on the land. They are from Spain, the bastards. Isn't that special? Jerry Garcia, we have met before. Oh, you defeated me that time, but you defeated me that time. You're not going to see it. You just beat me. That time he came back and beat me. Same guy. Jerry, yeah. Yeah, the finger. Why are they obsessed with defeat? Onion abuse. Onion abuse. You suspect onion abuse? I founded the Onion Abuse Hotline. If you call me and on your end, like if I called you, you'll hear like this, like, or maybe, or not, or it'll like go ring ring or something like that. But on my end, if you call for onion abuse and you suspect it, even if you suspect it, it just goes holler, 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 holler. Not any louder than that. So I might be another end of the house that it's long, so I try to get back to posting comments and comments on things as quickly as possible. I usually have comments open on things I believe someone might want to comment on. Otherwise, if it's going too fast, like parts of this video do earlier on, sometimes I don't leave them open, because basically, if you learn something from this about not nutrition, but something that happened during the game, in particular where I'm at right now in the Tower of Fortune, you too could get very lucky. But I'm not going to say any more about it, because then I kind of ruin it for me. It takes away my edge. But I'm sharing is caring. It's not like going to Canada with dandelions. You are not a friend indeed, or even with arugula at the same time. It does not work. It does not. I tried it. Oh, they probably high in hand. I love Rush, and I love. I can lie. I say I love the Leafs, man. Oh, I love them. Good double for 20 picks. They will know. They will know, because pierogies snitch and set us up. Watch out for pierogies, even today. Eat all you want. I will too. They snitch. They snitch. That's all you need to know. Sacagawea. Cornhole. Cornholers in Indiana. In Noblesville, they had to leave the concert down for the concert for the Grateful Dead. In Noblesville, Indiana, all we did was get to play cornhole. You take a sack. You got to grab the sack real good, and you got to throw it in the hole. I didn't know that when we were riding out there. The cornhole was like going to prison, but it's not. I said, you and I. Sacagawea. Rama room 420. No, 420. Maybe a little 420. Bad Dyngus ain't here yet. Not yet. We got a freebie 420 in here. Take a free ride, 420, 420. We did it. 420. Oh, Tower on Fortitude. Come on, is there ever 420 here, please? Come on. No, yes, no, it was there. It was in the first place. No, give it to me. No. I'm burning for you. No, this is so wrong in many ways. I don't like that's an evil laugh. That's mean. He's a meanie. I don't like him. That's not very nice. You're bothering me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You're bothering me. Don't know me like this. I know how to do it. I know where I cheese touch. No. Cheese him up. No. TV for my bungalow. Hello, God. I need a Christmas present. Hello, God. Guess what? It's Dyngus Day, God. Whip the pussy will. Pussy will. That's part of 420. Pussy will. No. Wait, 420, should I keep going? 420, pussy will. 420. Pussy will. Pussy will. 430, pussy will. And sprinkles. It's tomorrow we get Crocs. And I don't mean the kind crockery thrown in. I don't mean like Crocs you buy at the store and they're rubbery on the outside. You'll figure I can absorb the shock. You try taking crockery that's made like, think of this. If you ever order French onion soup and you ever, I'll say, I know of a couple of restaurants that use this. And if you don't know what a crock is, it's a bowl. It's got a handle on it and it's usually brown. It doesn't have to be. It's got a certain type of color in the glaze and they'll put French onion soup in it. Other times it could be bisque, something that so it's served, it looks better. It just does. You have to understand the whole psychology behind it. Oh, there is. And the main thing is that, like, when I went to Disney World, this is how long ago I had the best lobster bisque. They're not making it up. I made my own. It's been very close to this. Part of it is, I believe, memory that makes that stick out. Like, not that I'm imagining something is better because I was having that good of a time. I was having a good time. At times I was having a great time, like this Hawaiian luau part of going to Disney World down in Florida. That I had a really good time. These women, I was right up front for a while, where these women are doing all the thing, and there are guys too, but as women, they're doing, oh God, they're in the go-karts like in Canada. It's just like when my friend is in Canada, and you ride around these go-karts, okay, but see how these have bumpers on them. These go-karts I had, they have like metal bumpers, but they're just like guards on each side, and you've rode these, you'll know this, you're going to love this story, it's going to be real quick. Me and this guy named Guy Sapone, okay, he used to take me over there, and I went over there too. For years before him and I ran into each other years after high school. And we went from, you know what else he knew is a trip. It's how it starts, okay? Ready? Because I had to top his little thing. All I had to beat him at something. But I didn't realize he'd already been to this go-kart place that I went to that is now bigger or expanded over in Niagara Falls, Ontario. But before we get to that, I hadn't seen him since 1984. Now jump ahead, it's 1991, approximately. In fact, I know it wasn't past. Yeah, it was April, May, June. Like June of 91. Beautiful summertime day. And suddenly we pull up near the H.J. Howard Johnson's. And I know the family. I went to school with the one that Mary Claire and others that have that, and David. And anyways, they're nice people. And right there is a helicopter pad, okay? If you've never been to Niagara Falls, New York, it used to be. I might still be there. I don't know why not. And unless the guy died or something, nobody else wanted to do it. And they had somebody, I believe, that was on the other side, at least one. And I had never been up in this before. And Guy said, well, we'll stop down. I know this guy. We'll go up. I was like, huh. I'm looking. It's like $50 a piece. And I know the ride doesn't last that long. I don't know how long. I never saw them pick up and land because we'd always see it usually on my way to church. Okay, when I'd be younger, and it's usually when I'd bother to look over that way. And we'd be right down by that way because we'd be heading down to Rainbow Boulevard and doubling around near a store called Beers that used to be there. Had a Santa Claus every year and all decorated. It was gorgeous. You should have seen it. It's nothing like I've ever seen in many, many years, including that and the Summit Park Mall. They did an absolutely fantastic job. And a guy named Frank Patino did something called the Festival of Lights in Niagara Falls. Some of it's archived on YouTube. Someone's done that, thankfully, because there were a lot of people that put hard work, physical hours into this. Hard labor work, moving stuff around. These things they're awkward. I know I did something that's awkward. I had to stop doing this before my back got screwed up. I already knew that was not my best. My best way of helping would be something else, because I can do that. I could lift everything, but I didn't want to whack up my back. So all that's archived down there, so that city can be like that great again, because he made something that was downtown, which is beautiful. He had an ice skating rink where the casino is, and a beautiful indoor garden next to a hotel. But at the same time, in the same, like, say, 15 years, going backwards, there was a nearby, some would call it like a strip mall, but this is a full-on big mall that has lots of very popular stores inside of it. In fact, it had just about everything I could think of. And an outlet in there, a Jen's outlet, and still had it existing in downtown Niagara Falls and outside the Park Mall, and they were both functional and viable for some time before that changed. And they would decorate inside. And if you could find any of this footage, it's on, some of it's on, I know, linked on Facebook through something that has to do with Old Niagara Street or something like that, where memories of, and even though this is not Niagara Street, I'm specifically speaking about that too. You see these cars where they're all the way they're parked, and there are people, so many people. And on Main Street, where I used to walk out as a little tiny kid, 3 years old. Oh, I remember. And there were so many cars. And I'd see older cars, so many cool looking cars too. Obviously, there were really cool cars then. And then along would come, well, actually, many of them were cool. They just had cool shapes. They were different. Once you got to the K car crap of the 80s, that went from Chrysler translated to Ford. If you know what I'm talking about, early 80s, before 84 and after, there were some Mustangs. You follow me? They really look horrible. I saw the newer one, and they just like the Cougar or whatever it is, each one, and now what? And then whatever, the Camaro or whatever, Firebird, whatever it is. They've all got us, but this is, I like this better than any of that stuff that was in the 80s. That's horrifying. The angles, I don't know what the hell these guys were going for, except to try to get you ready to go back to things that are curved and have less space in them. With back seats at a Lexus RX, you can pay a fortune for it. There's a great stereo. The front seats are gorgeous. It's very comfortable, right? Back seat is a bench seat. I'm sorry. I've been in other cars. I was in an Infiniti that had better seats than that years before. And I've been in every Lexus RX that they put out. And some of the bigger ones, but I'm speaking of the RX because it's more along the lines of a SUV for average people driving along, instead of somebody that has a much bigger family or a need for it. And when you're done, you're probably going to have either gotten real good use out of it, or you're going to regret having bought it. Just like when I pulled into that parking lot with my friend in his black, it had the coolest stereo that would, you could take it out and it would also fold up and go inside, but it was really big. And all this equalizer crap. I forget who made it. And you could take it out, and once it went into this thing, it also locked with these bolts. You're not getting this thing out. He never had it stolen. He had the car window smashed one time, and nobody ever was. They knew once they saw it was like a waste of time. So they kept moving on. I guess it's a good investment if you're going to buy something that sounds as good as this did. I mean, what's the worst you're going to do? Damage a couple speakers in the car? Well, big deal. You can go replace those. The thing that costs a lot of money is that unit and how cool it was. It was so futuristic. He had a little light inside that moved back and forth, like that red light. And some of you are going to remember the name of this for when I'm saying this before it comes to me, because Dark Knight or something, some car, and the car's name was Kit, and it did stuff like that. I shit you not. He was really, but that was like the limit of it. The rest of it was very plain and simple, and balls out. He tweaked up that engine. Man, was that car fine-tuned. I'll tell you what, I'll give him credit for that. He was not going to ride around with me, his woman's mother, or his mother, or anybody else in that car, unless it was safe. You follow what I mean? He learned that during the Air Force. He didn't learn nothing else besides he did some stuff stupid in life after, okay, which I don't need to get into. So he's not a friend of mine anymore in that sense. I have memories, but he's not a friend of mine in that way. I wouldn't do the same thing I'm saying I did right now with him, per se. That is, we went out there and we're sitting in, this guy's drinking some tea or something, and we had some drinks and brought the cooler over, and I had, alcoholic stuff for me because I wasn't driving for once, and Guy doesn't drink and drive, which is good. And that's good because that's rare. A lot of times there's people I would never trust, but I trusted him about that, and that was good. So we pull in, and I'm like, where's this helicopter ride that I'm thinking, you know what I mean? And eventually some people came, and there were 2 of them, and there's 4 seats in the helicopter. Basically, that's what goes up. And apparently having 4 people in there is better than having 3. In a way, it balances it out. It made a difference, and that's why I was able to go, because somebody else could have been going anyway. You follow me? He's not going to lose any huge amount of gasoline, because this doesn't happen that often. Or it happens enough to where it's 6-1, half a dozen him, because he's going to run into 2 people and have an empty seat. So I went up, and I had no idea. Guy had told when he asked something to these people, and they spoke Mandarin, and this guy understood something they wanted. What they wanted was a sweeping view. Guy told him if he get away with it without, compromising the people on board and his very livelihood, to give Mike a little bit of a float in the air thing. And it's exactly what happened. And he does it to everybody, but this was a little bit like when I say, if I count 1 second, let me look at my phone a minute. I gotta put a timer on, wait a second. No, it was like maybe 5 to 6 seconds. And maybe everybody else's lasts like literally for about a second or 2. You might not think that's a big difference. I'm floating in the air, and the goddamn helicopter is aimed down, and I'm floating at an angle in the air, and I can sense it because I'm not on the seat anymore. And it was longer than usual because I went up again many times, and we got to go up for free. So I had to top this. So we went over it, Niagara Falls, Ontario, not realizing that I made an assumption. Really did. I didn't think it out at all. I just figured I'll whoop his ass at these go-karts. At the end of the day, these guys are willing to take the governors off. And mind you, we weren't there to kill them or anybody else or anything. But you can go very, very fast around a go-kart place without them taking the governor off. Believe me, you can go fast enough. If you're a good driver, you can go so fast that if you're not careful, that's why they have the tires, because the car, I've crashed mine out and guys flipped his before when I've been there, and he got up real quick and walked it off. I mean, he was hurting. I don't know, I didn't get to see under his jeans. It ripped part of his leg, Carlos said. It like ripped it on the inside part, like up where your thigh towards your groin. Yeah. So I didn't know all this stuff that he'd been through the grinder at this place like I had. He wasn't afraid, neither was I. I don't know why I was attracted to go-karts. Maybe it's because they have 4 wheels instead of 2. More than I'm attracted to cars and motorcycles. I rode on a motorcycle over at in Niagara Falls, a guy named Carmazillo, who now in the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, he passed on years ago. He's a great guy and really great guy, and brother of two people, friends of mine, both Rocco and Joel. And Joel's my age. In fact, he's the one that stuck a cigarette in my face, and he hadn't stuck a cigarette in my face, challenged me, basically outside, sort of like, hey, Moon Man, why you smoked, you know, the funny stuff, the weed, but not cigarettes. Nobody understood. So I took the cigarette, put it in my mouth, and either it was lit or I lit it up. I wasn't have anybody tell me I couldn't, I knew it wouldn't hurt me because I breathed in it all day. But see, I was breaking a boundary with myself, something I'll never do again. Because when I quit smoking, and some people say they'll use nicotine vaping to quit smoking, you're making a mistake. If you're figuring you might be doing something worse. Maybe not. It depends on where you're at in your life. But I quit in 2002, a 19-year habit. For any of you that do smoke, I'll just make it short. 3.5 packs a day at that point, plus a little bit of. Oh wait, I take it back. At that time in 2002, no, I wasn't. But for a number of years before that, when I was younger, I Mexican bricked out my lungs. Let's put it that way. And whatever, it was crappy stuff for the first few years, except for once in a while. Then it was always top level. Never has been anything but since. Nothing below level 8, usually level 9. And I don't know what level 10 is. I don't even think Tommy Chong does. Or why would you want to know? It's for pain. You either respect the medicine like the Tuscaroras of the Sick Nations, that are the little clan nearest me, taught me when I was a kid. I heard that when they were talking about not just marijuana, but other stuff outside that are medicinal things. I was on the I call it a semi-Boy Scout thing. It had people that were in the Scouts, but it had something to do with some people that went with my school at Newport, and it was at a celebration they have every year. Some of you who are local know what I mean. Others that know about this kind of thing happens at many reservations, and they'll have a certain celebration at the time of the year of the culture, and I'm trying to remember what it's called, and it's a Haudenosaunee name, and you want a great book to read? I think it's in my postings. Maybe I never mentioned why. Black Elk Speaks. It's a book that is about a man named John Nearhart that talked to Black Elk, a leader in the Oglala Sioux, if I'm not mistaken. I could be. I used to know everything about this by heart, but it's hard to pull it up right now. I have to go eat something. That's why my brain's saying, I'm not going to let you have access to that. And that's how my brain works. So I'll tell you that. It's called Black Elk Speaks. It's a deep read. It's not that big of a book. It's paperback. And you probably can get it in hardcover. It, along with the person who taught this Native American Studies course, you want to call it, his first name was Orrin. Forgive me if I'm forgetting his last name. He's from the Onondaga Nation, and I believe indeed he is Onondaga of descent. And was like a medicine man, spiritual man. And this all goes back to to this very day, they still have it at Tuscarora as every year. It's really cool. All this stuff is right here that you didn't know. You should go to this and check it out and eat this food and listen to the dancing and what people are talking and what I heard when I was very young, in 7th grade summer, probably, I believe it was. I really was not very knowledgeable like many of us aren't. And today, maybe some kids are, maybe some of you grew up with the internet giving you obviously more access to info. How correct the info is, I don't know. Back then, probably most stuff was true before you had any deep fake stuff going on all the time, or people making stuff up, or just people using weasel words or weasel phrases where, well, it's her, I heard it, doctors say, and when you take vitamin E, it's been reported that is a weasel phrase, and doctors say that's a weasel phrase. And when you hear people using these things, you should suspect everything they're going to say afterwards. Believe me, even if it slips in out of nowhere, people are idiots and they do it all the time. Even practice hustlers will, their best will never do this to you. Never. In a million years. No way. No, they're the Susie Ormans. They're that, and if you know anything about that woman, I used to watch her program and I read her books. I've seen her speak in person. I wasn't there to learn how to make money or do this and that. I knew that she was full of shit. And if you go do a little bit of background on her, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's no different than, but then again, on the other end, someone like Anthony Robbins, he's not. What he teaches is something different. And it's a whole different approach to life. And I don't agree with everything he said. I've heard him speak where I paid for access to something, and I think it was on nugstv.com, something that Butch Trucks from the Allman Brothers founded, and it has concerts, there's other things you can get on a pay-per-view basis, and this is fascinating. Just as fascinating as what I'm talking about is the respect the medicine thing. If you constantly hit your body and you hear someone saying about down-regulating your endocannabinoid system, that means no different than when someone uses LSD. If they take a hit of it, for example, if they need to get the same effect the next day at another concert, they want to feel the exact same way, they're going to have to take 2 of the equivalent dosage to feel the exact same thing. And they probably will. I've been there and I've done it. And in other words, if you keep hitting your body with medical marijuana or using it experimentally, whatever, or you're using it recreationally, you might wonder why this happens, why your body starts to say, well, this isn't as good as it was or whatever. You need to mix it up. Like anything else in life. This works for me. I mix it up. Like here. Give me a taste. I'm mixing it up right now. I got a little elbow, make it right in front of me. It's so tasty. Come on, homie, come on. You can't resist. You want to give me a little taste. Come on, it's delicious. Delightful, like KFC balls. God, my freaking balls.
420?
Come on, 420.
420. That's not 420, but a lot of money. 420?
420.
Yes, 435. Come on, give me that here. Give me. Come on. Yes.
Look, I'm not your father. We got the meat. Lord, ring gives you the
Gave away on so drag leaks. Now them guys on my fault.
At the end of your arm, or if you're under your hand,
one's a
rental car, and
paradise, twice hamsters,
one is a rental car, and
hamsters, pair of dice.
Under the ground. That's a rental car. That's a cell phone answer there. And you just saw how you upgrade your slingshot.
When you get all that, that's what happens.
There's more to come. Even more. So much more for less.
Was it worth it? I don't
Oscar Goldman will pass up on the deal.
You lucky person.
You cornholers. I knew in Indiana when they turned on the lights at that concert in Indiana. Were any of you guys there? Was anybody else there in Indianapolis, in Deer Creek, when they had turned on the lights? We had the Jerry threats. It wasn't funny. Tripping. It was like, blinded by the light. It's literally at a concert. You've been in a concert. Some of you have been in a concert where suddenly the house lights had to come on. Or they took a break and you're like, whoa. Okay, if you ever had that effect happen, or even slightly, imagine that magnified by 1,000,000 times. You're like, oh, your fault for having a Goonie bird or deep in the yep. You're right about that. But even if you weren't, you might have been there and never had a Goonie bird or anything. You might have just showed up and regular person, whatever. You was there, hear some music and dance a little bit, maybe have something to drink, and leave. That's it. Buy a t-shirt, leave. You had fun. No way you did not experience the same thing I did. It was incredibly bright. Oh my God. It was so awkward. I literally thought to myself, they should do the right thing. If it's, which none of us really knew. I don't know what was announced because I could, if it was coming across a PA system, you know, when they use a parabolic mic, hello, fourth down. Oh, okay. So even if somebody said that clearly, that, by the way, the reason the lights are on is we've had death threats, not against anyone in particular, and that's why the lights are on. Okay, continue, and they just start fucking around with their things and suddenly break right into a song. If that happened, then it happened. I don't remember. All I know is the lights were on the rest of the time. I found out after the concert, after I'm outside, after all of this is said and done, and it's dark, and I'm sitting in a place where it's like under a pine tree, and fortunately, we had swept away all the pine needles and stuff out of time because people were lighting some stuff up, and it was very moist and resiny, and this wouldn't usually make a difference, but because it's like that, it'll pop, and unless something popped out of a bowl, they packed a real big fat bowl, like think of a hookah, but you're passing it around something that's really big. And it's not heavy, it's like a giant peace pipe. And there's like a lot of people I can't see in the dark that are under these trees far away from, like a couple of trucks pulling behind us, and then the lights go off immediately. Everyone's turning off the lights. Everyone knows where our spot is, and you cannot get in there besides about 6-7 cars, and now it's filled up. So I know everybody's there. Nobody else is coming in, right? I hear, and I'm not screwing around Wilma the Wildebeest. I'm like, dear Jesus, they got bears down here. Apparently, I didn't know it. There's actually bears in Indiana. I don't know how often they come through or why this happened or whatever. That's when I find out, as the piece of pipe is being passed to yours truly, and pop, the magic dragon comes from the girl next to me into the pine needles that somebody didn't get. The rest of it's all cleared around the fire thing, right? But if it wasn't for that, if there were all those pine needles there, I guess we would be in trouble. I'm talking about those things. Just had a little tiny thing that was like maybe, like the size of a green pea, a tender, tiny frozen pea, but a really small one, a itty bitty baby one. Something like that small, if not smaller. Flew through the air, maybe about like 6 feet, landed on these things. They're about a foot outside of these rocks, the bricks actually, that went around. Just a one layer of them. But we swept and raked the area back like 6-8 feet. There were no pine needles, but there's still pine trees above us. They were very sappy too. That's when that thing made that growling sound. That's when the guy pulled in with the truck and the door slammed shut. That's when they handed me the piece of pipe, and I'm about to take the biggest magic puff of the magic dragon probably ever had. That's when my friend Ben, right across from me with his eyes, now he's eye to eye, and you know what I mean? The eyes, the fire is in his eyes like the devil. And he says, there were death threats against Jerry. And I'm like, what? Friggin' pipe goes flying through the air. Literally lands almost in a fire. Ben reaches up. It's like literally saves it. And he says, I figured you didn't know. And just takes the pipe away from me. And I had to wait like 8 more people for it to come back to me. That's all. That's how that happened. I launched the pipe across like a fire. That's how much force. That's how much that scared the shit out of me, because I didn't know why those lights were on. And I kept asking everybody, and they're all looking at me like I'm nuts. Everybody else is tripping out and munching out and doing whatever and smoking weed and blah, blah. But everyone's looking at me like, either he's joking about this because I know these people. Because Ben, if I just asked him, he would have said, oh, it's because there's death threats against Jerry. And nothing more, nothing less. Not like you get it, Mike, or a side glance, just like, tell me what it is. But nobody else is like, not everybody's like that. So when you're dealing with people, try to be patient with them. If you are, you might get to help them for what they want, and it didn't cost you anything except a little bit of your time. That's all. Because it's still Dyngus Day. Pretty soon the women is going to be throwing crockery at the men. Crockery! And squirting on us. It's true. Read it. If you got Tuesday, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Cover yourself. If you smell dead people, you have a serious friggin' problem.
You smell dead people?
You're screwed.
You better call your Tupperware lady.
No, the ground is probably sour. Don't drop the dough on the ground. The ground is sour. You heard what happened to that guy. It wasn't Fred Gwynn either, Donna. No, it wasn't. Hold on. I gotta mute this. Excuse me. Hold on. You're right. I'll call you back. Idiot. Never mind. Typical
like 100 gallons.
Always.
I bet you can figure out something
Should have
to
just
do
bought
it.
Holly's and got about 500 gallons of silicone lube.
No,
Slings in the pole barn, baby. Password is Pineapple El Paso. Grab Caddy Kangles. Grab her by the ankles. Slings in the pole barn. Slings in the pole barn. Password is unhyphenated and unhymenated. It is yet still pineapple El Paso. Pull that shit again.
No, Russ.
No, cut the shit down.
No,
You
no,
bitch.
they have a
That is
control.
you ruining it.
They have a
Every time I
control.
get almost
They have
everything.
a
Very wrong. No. Donna, I am not burning for you. No, this. That's burning for her. Burn that, baby.
With these, all
With
you gotta
these.
do is
No, it's
raise-
Dyngus Day.
I wanna know
No
the
bullshit.
housing,
It's
Gilbert grape.
Dyngus Day.
Who ate?
Who ate Gilbert's? Who's eating Gilbert's grapes? God dang it, tell me the truth.
It's great.
What's eating Gilbert's
Why?
grapes?
What?
When?
When?
Where? The who? What?
All
When?
of it.
Where?
I
Why?
don't know, you can
Wow.